Yo, 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 what's good, Ganja Gamers? We're gonna watch the live dev stream they did today on Twitch. Give a little bit of commentary what I think. Let's watch. This is all the 1.19, the new update. It'll be coming out sometime today on experimental New Livonia servers.
So, hello guys, you should be able to hear us
Hello.
and see us. I would like to welcome you to yet another developer stream. This time we have something very special because we will be playing and trying out the new 1.19 experimental that's supposed to come out tomorrow. Now, I am Matej, I'm the brand manager at Bohemia, working
Julian.
partly on Dayz, partly on other stuff. And with me today, as the last time, is Adam, the lead.
Hello.
And we will be on this journey together. So
It will be indeed a journey.
it will be a journey. So, Adam, are you looking forward to the stream?
Definitely.
Yeah, because we are planning it for some time. Anyway, right before
Anybody
we
else
start,
already
we
watched
got a
this?
very nice gift that came into the office the other day. It was sent to us by Boyday, but it was done by someone else, by PewDVD. And we just wanted to make a big shout out to this beautiful gift that we received. By the way, this is not a commercial. I don't think these are sold, and there's like a very limited number of them.
Yeah.
Maybe only this one or some other one.
Maybe only this one.
Yeah, it's the only one.
That's
So
just
obviously,
dope. I
you
need a
can know
Daisy character. But you guys.
you can know this character from our trailers and from the very mild story that we are building up in the background. So again, PDVD and Boyday, thank you very much for this. But without further ado, let's talk a bit about experimental, because there are people who has tens of thousands of hours in DayZ. They are coming to the
who's
stream
them
and they know
guys?
perfectly well what experimental is. There might be also some of our newer players, which we welcome here as well. And those players might not know, what experimental is. So Adam, can you please explain it?
Yeah, so we've been doing experimental updates since we released 1.0 and even before the pre-1.0 versions, and it's essentially a way
Came out and you
guys
guys
can
too.
play the game before we actually deploy to do stable branch essentially.
Played the
And
fuck
yeah,
out
it's
that
also
shit.
the
I got some
the
kitted
right
up
time to give
characters.
feedback on anything that we are developing currently. That's usually done through our feedback tracker, and we have usually a few weeks of this, few new builds with some bug fixes, and yeah.
Okay, yeah, so this is basically a window before the actual release where you can give us some sort of feedback on what we do. Not only regarding bugs, but also regarding gameplay, or how it feels, because there's a lot of changes.
It's also an opportunity for us to stress test things.
Yeah, exactly.
We have the servers full all the time, and
Yeah. So how we mentioned last time, we have our own internal QA. Obviously, we tested a lot.
No,
we
I can
catch
experimental.
tons of bugs before it goes to the experimental. But so it happens that some still slip by, and
How do you know?
it's better for us to handle
So
them
this
at the
up.
experimental than handle them at the stable branch of the game. How can you connect to
yes, so that
experimental?
connecting to experimental is very simple. If you are on PC or Xbox, you can search for Dayz experimental app, and you will see it if you own Dayz, essentially.
Okay, so you will see it in library as a separate sort of
Yes.
title. It's Dayz experimental, and from tomorrow you will be able to start it and play the 1.19 for yourself.
You can hold it, pre-download it.
But the disclaimer,
Look at that grenade they got. That's all Daisy stuff, ain't it? But look at that grenade they
even
got.
more dangerous.
It's like one
to
of them, what do
play
you
the
call
build
them
than
grenades
the
that you
stable
throw with
version.
the stick?
And also because
You can
like we
have
value
those?
our console players as well.
You guys see that?
It's worth noting that like the experimental is on PC on Steam, but is it also elsewhere, Adam?
Yeah, so it is on Xbox, sadly not on PlayStation. So far hasn't been possible to do it.
Okay.
But on Xbox it is available, but not the Livonia DLC specifically.
Or do they call it
Okay,
something that starts with
so
an S?
just to clarify, on Xbox you will be able to try out the 1.19, but it won't be with the map changes
Fuck
that are coming there,
PlayStation.
you will be only playing it on experimental. Sorry, on churners, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and
We are
then
working on that, we'll see.
yeah, we
but
will try to solve it. And with PlayStation, unfortunately, it doesn't support anything like this.
They just say you can't play it on
hands are a
Xbox?
bit tight there.
Like the
So
Livonia
no
DLC?
worries. But when it comes to stable, it's important that all of the features will be everywhere the same. And experimental is really just something a bit extra for people who don't mind the bugs and who want to help us with the feedback.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a lot of introduction and talking. Maybe we can just jump into the actual game. So
Last
Adam,
time
if you
I
want
watched
to
them play
connect.
this, they
I
acted
will
like
try to connect.
they acted like they were playing, but you could see they didn't even have
Yeah.
their hands on controller, and the game was still moving and playing, like it was pre-played.
But you need to jump on the server so people can see the password. That's what I'm asking you to do. Because this would be a trouble.
What's the password?
That's not... Okay.
I was joking, alright.
Yeah, very funny. We all appreciate it. But yeah, we will just try to reposition a bit in the frame of the camera. If you want to come closer to me, we have, because
I
actually,
would like to.
actually, when we did the introduction, we missed a very vital part of the stream, and that's our community manager Lynn over there, who is right now
Managing
very
the
helpful,
extra
so he
while.
doesn't hear us, but but he can hand us notes, and let us know if something wrong is in the stream. Because the last time he had to run in here, and it's 3 floors, it's not very nice.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Free.
we have it much
Free.
closer right now. Okay, so we are in the game.
I
This
can hear the summer breeze of Livonia.
That's nice. So this is actually the first time you can see 1.19 on actual live stream. Experience to be on. And also, just to clarify, this is our own internal server that you cannot join in because it's not out yet. And everything here is basically planned. So when we were talking about the stream,
Yeah, see, they're
we
not
wanted to
playing.
show a lot of features, but not all of them, to keep the sense of mystery still there.
Yeah.
And we wanted to focus on
I thought he was about
some
to say
areas of the
fuck.
game that might be slightly controversial, or the ones that need a little bit of explaining. So we will focus on those, but also show some of the good stuff.
Focus on the game changing.
Exactly. And yes, we are also planning to show you the new vehicle simulation, which will be very exciting for us. Fingers crossed. Either you will see how it works nicely, otherwise it will be very funny blank car clip. But it will be fine. Okay, Adam.
There doesn't seem to be any carp in the server.
So let's start on your track.
Okay.
So where we are right now,
So we are on Livonia,
because
next to the big river that goes
I think
through
the guy on the right is
the
playing.
whole northern
Let's
part.
see. Last time I watched this, like I said, watch their hands and like the way they're moving.
I'm actually on a tourist trail just right here, and I will soon follow it. I just kind of like the next one and say trying to get the carp. But yeah, I just realized, I'm so used to playing a mask that I forgot that you actually need a bait.
okay. Yeah, that's like
Look,
you
they've been
shouldn't
playing
spend
a
too
lot
much
of
time moving,
mouse.
Adam. It
Yeah,
took
They
a toll
want
on
that
us.
map, huh?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. That was very late.
It's okay. I'm sure that the chat appreciates it.
The carps didn't really like my hood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need a worm.
Because he's playing on
We need a
PC,
worm.
so he has to be using a mouse.
Can you get a worm with the... No. You need
And
a
sometimes
knife. Well, I
you'll
don't
see
have
them
a
like
knife
take
right
their
now.
hands off and shit.
Anyway, I'm gonna continue on my journey.
Let's continue.
After
Adam.
this very failed fishing attempt. Not gonna
So he'd have to
comment
be
on that
using his
anymore.
mouse with his left hand.
But if you know no mouse, you know what.
Stop promoting your mod here, Adam. Even though it's
I'm
pretty
not-
good, there's new trailer there, you can check it out. But what's worth noting, again, for people who might not have seen us the last time, because I can see on the numbers there's a lot of new faces coming in, is that in 1.19 we will be adding a lot of points of interest to the existing Livonia map. Not entirely like changing the atmosphere of it. We want to keep it, but just filling the map with more quarries, sawmills, deforested areas, and these exact areas we will, we will visit today. So stick around.
Some of them.
Chop down
Not
some
all
of
of
them,
them, as I
motherfucking
mentioned.
trees.
Some things are left hidden.
And we cannot possibly drive around all the stuff.
Yeah, it's actually quite a lot. So, we have some help with the server and running up, and these guys also need to go home at some point.
What's worth noting also that we have prepared this journey ahead.
Yeah. I was nagging Adam so much that he devoted a whole hour to preparation of this server and this track. So
behind Dayz,
we will,
yeah.
we'll
So
explore.
we have actually geared character. Geared.
And it's super suspicious that everything is pristine. It's almost like you edited it.
Ah,
Didn't load it.
I forgot on that.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think we can start talking about the big elephant in the room, because 1.19. One of the big things in 1.19 that you will probably notice when you go into the game, when you jump into the game, is the changes that we done to the player character controller.
Mm-hmm.
So there's number of changes.
Oh,
Primary
damn.
goal of those
Oh
is
my
bug
God.
fixing. So you
Hopefully
will
they
not
fix
really
the right
notice some
trigger
of those
things.
bug fixes because they are aimed at the glitches, like the terrain glitch, the wall glitch, and so on. But there are other bug fixes and tweaks, like for
Yeah, you
example
said
the
wall
forward
glitching.
fall. So when you are like running off the ledge, you were usually like kicked off pretty far in front. We
Yeah.
lowered that quite a bit, so you will actually have to jump around.
Okay, nice. And how about the underground swimming, like the exploit people use to get
Yeah,
into
so
your
that's
base?
that's covered by the terrain glitching essentially.
Nice. Okay, so
Yeah,
we
they're
shouldn't
saying
be
they're
able to
fixing
witness
white
this
walling
in
and
1.19
swimming.
anymore.
So one of the other things that we changed on the player character is the way how you run fast uphill and downhill, because there was an issue that you could actually run much faster uphill or downhill. We've changed that, now it's the same. It doesn't really solve the issue that you should probably be running slower. We haven't really looked into that, but we fixed a bug where you were really like teleported uphill or downhill.
That's what's up.
One of the other things now is
run
how
slower
convenient to have
uphill.
water here.
Very convenient.
So one of the things that
Faster
we've also
downhill.
changed with the water is that we are restricting your movement in the water. So when you actually
Oh,
get
you
into
can't
deeper
run in the
water,
water.
you will be forced to wall, or you can use up your stamina and jog around, essentially. In the deeper water, but you will use your stamina.
But it will, okay. So it gives you more options because
Yeah.
how it was prior.
How it was prior, until you reach the swimming level, you were sprinting.
Okay.
So, like, that includes, like, even water like this, which are like, yeah, that doesn't...
That's cool.
Okay.
So, we restrict you in the water right now, so that's a small change, but, in some places quite
Massive.
big one. And yeah, the last thing, and probably, I kept it as the last, last thing and probably most noticeable is that we've added inertia into this character.
Okay.
Primarily aimed at changing the way the sprint works. So we thought that when you sprint with your character, it feels very light, still, and you are still very much in the control of whatever you do, when it comes to the turns and so on. So I'm gonna show it to you on the stream, but it's much better if you just, actually
feel it.
run it tomorrow and try it yourself, because,
You're
it's
supposed to
hard
not be able to like
focus
zig and
things like
zag
that.
and shit.
But so what we did is like there is actually a time, the time to sprint and to stop is longer than it was before, and the turns, both the turns through the keys, but also through the camera, when you rotate with the camera, are slower when you are in the sprint compared to the other speeds of the character. So I can like...
So it can
start
affect like
sprinting.
zigzagging, for example, which
Yes.
is like very popular defensive maneuver.
So I can show it to you. Like this is basically a jogging, and I'm changing to sprint right now.
So it's more fluent,
Yeah.
and it doesn't make... Okay.
And when I try to like, you can actually Yeah, it is like visible. If you play Daisy a lot, you will notice that there is some things.
Yeah, it's also something that we are covering because we know it will get some time to use to. If you have thousands of hours in
Yeah.
Daisy, as many do, I know that every change to something like this is a bit like uncomfortable.
Yeah,
But we believe that it really will work better in the end if
Yeah.
we all get used.
you know, we thought that like the sprint is like this evasion maneuver that you use,
Uh-huh.
and well, you should, you know, it's
More
fast. It's
realistic,
very,
yeah.
very fast, and you should have more.
You're gonna
limited
get them
movement
little
essentially
zippy
doing that.
dudes.
So we did that. It's for the strafing,
He's
and it's
still
also
kinda
for
strafing,
the
but-
camera movement, and we did not really change the other movement speed much.
Uh-huh.
And obviously we know that changing these things in a live game that is, you know,
Mhm.
several years out, that's, you know, difficult.
Yeah,
and
they do
there's
be
many
changing a lot
communities
of
with different
stuff, it's
playstyles and
rough.
so on. And all of
He
these
said, "Oh,
parameters
no."
for the inertia and so on will be tweakable within
Okay.
the server side configuration. So if
Nice.
somebody really just, you know, likes the old way it was, you know, the fluent sprint, whatever,
Okay, so
they can still set it.
okay, so even on consoles,
Yeah,
people
yeah,
can tweak
yeah.
these things. So again, it will be on the experimental. We will listen to your feedback, and you know, in the end, if it stays this way, but you preferred it the other way, there's still probably some communities that will run servers
Definitely.
with the alt option. So everyone can change what they like.
So yeah,
Okay.
that is a very big change, and I'm really
Yeah.
looking forward to see what you guys think about it.
Yeah. And that's it for today's stream. We hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, 119 is packed with new stuff. No, I'm just joking. This is like we are just warming up with the new stuff, guys. So stick
Yeah,
around.
but I felt, you know, we had to address it in the first
I mean, we
first few minutes because somebody will notice eventually what is happening
you
with
know
the
we
character.
cannot start with the new gun. You know, that's gonna come later. You know.
Don't
But,
stop.
and
with the
sorry
new
guys, like
gun. Yeah,
normally
I'll see the
we
new
really
gun.
do our best to read the chat and you know answer and respond and everything, but with so many stuff today to cover, it's really hard. So I can see it's running here and I can see all the emojis, but today we can't answer as many questions.
I'm actually forced to play in third person.
Yes, because it looks nicer. Like
Look,
first
they said it
person
looks
better for
nicer
combat,
in
third
third.
person for
Oh,
Listen to him.
nice looks.
Even they play in
I'm
third.
gonna try, okay?
He said his first time.
Yeah, it's gonna work out.
The other guy likes it. Look at him. One guy, the
Okay.
Adam dude probably likes
So,
first person,
I'm
or with the
gonna
other dude he likes
spend a little
third.
time looting this roadblock, hopefully without any issues.
People always say first person's the best, but even one of the dads like it looks nicer.
How convenient.
Lots
How
of pizza.
convenient. I'm gonna climb to
Streamer loop.
try to climb.
Streamer lit.
Nice. I remember when we added the climbing over walls.
So,
People always
People
tell
were
me
like
that.
so-
Streamer lit.
yeah.
Look,
I mean, I'm still like,
So that.
you know, this old school Daisy player that actually uses the holes under the walls.
Yeah.
Because I'm still like not used to climb over certain walls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well I think, you know, it's time for another showcase.
Okay.
That smoke grenade was very convenient.
Very
actually.
convenient. It's almost like Adam had planted it before, so he can show you some new feature that's coming
Yeah,
in 119.
We know that this has been a trouble for grenades in particular in PvP situations. You know, a grenade thrown through a window, you cannot hear it, use your only the
We can hear it
explosion
ping, no
on the
way.
screen.
Yeah.
So
Let's
we
go.
try to give you a little more heads up with adding the thrown item collision sounds. So I'm gonna try to showcase it right now.
Oh my god, about time.
Wow,
There you go.
The future
You
is
can
not
actually
way.
not hear it. Okay, but
No, I
You've
heard
been
it
wanting
from
that
yours.
forever.
It's that loud.
Yeah.
So
I
hey
heard
guys,
that loud
it's
as
still a bit
fuck.
goofy, and it's still many cases the grenade is gonna kill you and not the other person, as we all know in Daisy.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
can
I
get
even
very
know it's
messy.
glitchy.
But hey, right now we will have at least some, some
Yeah,
chance
sure.
to play around it.
the sounds are played on all the items. It's just not for the grenades. But I showed it on the grenades because obviously that's the area that we had the biggest focus on.
Yeah.
Because we know that it's important in the interactions between players. And the smoky grenade, it's like the frag grenades are the most important ones, obviously. But I thought that like let's try it with the smoke grenade. It looks a little more safe, throwing around the smoke grenade.
Yeah, we don't want to like this time since we have the road planned. It would be actually very inconvenient if Adam got killed by a horde of zombies. Adam.
Oh look, it's raining.
That's always been an issue.
I have a T-shirt. And
You
I'm
can't hear
so
the grenades get thrown at me. I wonder if you can hear them outside.
Well, I may need to do some survival, by the way.
Okay, yeah, it would be nice, Adam. I appreciate you not dying.
I hear a chicken.
Chicken again? On the last stream you killed like 6 of them.
Oh my god, are you using my gun? Oh, look at
Oh.
her.
Nice. Much faster than last time. But you don't have the knife, right? So we'll take the whole chicken.
I don't need a knife.
Nice.
Yeah, I can probably pick a raincoat somewhere. Oh, look at those infected. Should probably be.
Needs a knife for the fire unless he's got.
Someone wants to hear how the grenade sounds on different surfaces, like the road or the ground.
Okay, try to throw it.
But I assume in
we'll
the
try
grass
to
it
throw
probably
it.
won't be very loud, right?
They're from where the. Oh.
That didn't make any sound. It's still work in progress, but you could hear the sound on the dirt.
Okay. Yeah,
Not
so
entirely sure why it didn't make
the-
sound on the wood, but yeah, like it made a sound on the dirt impact essentially. So.
yeah. So halfway there, it's sort of like, experimental stuff.
Still working on it. Okay.
Yeah.
They're from where the
People want you to
game's
finally
made.
unpin it. I guess it's a bit like, frustrating to watch you throw grenades that's unpinned. So if we
I'm pretty
showcase this,
sure.
maybe you can...
I'd have to look it up. When you apply to be
No,
a
not
dev,
really,
you
no.
have to move to
Because
where
I
they're
just
from.
want to, like, if I release the grenade, it's gonna attract the infected, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait.
You can actually use it to distract infected.
Okay, so maybe we'll use it later on when Adam is in a mess.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, that's the third person right here. Right.
Right, yeah. And then the other dude's laughing at him. Polar.
Okay, did you want to also mention
Did you look
some
it up?
water-related changes?
I couldn't remember.
No.
Okay. Adam wants to keep it a secret for a little longer.
Okay. There you go, a smoke grenade. You happy? Alright. Oh look! We got a train coming.
Oh my god, it's
Well,
right.
the train actually derailed.
It's
It was
Gerald's
an
train.
accident.
But that was added in 1.18, wasn't
Yes.
it? Okay, so maybe if someone...
You know,
didn't-
I've mentioned on the last stream, like when we talk about the Livonia changes, that we really like these dynamic elements of the
Mhm.
and
They must be
we,
gonna
with
add more
119
of
we've
that.
actually iterated upon them.
Okay, so there will be new additions. So, what of the dynamic events are right now in the game?
Yeah, so we've got the heli crashes.
Heli crashes. I guess these are the most famous.
Yeah,
one.
the old school.
What if
heli
they're gonna have like
crashes.
boat crashes
Then we've
or
also
something?
got these sort of, leftover car wrecks of the police cars,
Nice.
essentially. And we actually plan to replace them in 119 with something else.
Oh,
You may
that's
see.
exciting. So maybe we will
They're replacing the car
see
wrecks?
it later on.
And we also obviously have the dynamic elements such as the
Mhm.
pile of
That's
plants or
crazy.
the dynamic contaminated areas.
He's
That's
excited.
Okay.
And
So
maybe something
see.
else I forgot.
let's see what's the new one. Yeah.
Yeah, so but this is like a train crash essentially where something like crashed into, like the train crashed into the civilian vehicle. Guy probably didn't look at the lights or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like we are also telling some stories with this, not just changing them up a little bit. So like you imagine, like if you are like driving with a car here, you're gonna like you're gonna drive around, to drive around
Mhm.
with the obstacles.
Tribal
and shit.
buses. I think they'll add that
Yeah, so
little
it will
blue
make you
Volkswagen
basically
first.
change your path. So
Kinda want to
go into
get some of the loot from here.
nice.
I don't think I'm hope it's not a death sentence.
No, I think you should be able to do this. By the way, people were asking about the experimental and when it drops. It's supposed to come out tomorrow. right, Adam?
Yes.
Okay, so tomorrow you will be able to play it and try all of this for yourself, you know, without our beautiful commentary.
Mm-hmm. Such a shame. Alright, I'm gonna just like loot a bunch of these. There's usually some decent stuff in the trains. Maybe I'm gonna find. Oh, look, a cooking pot. That's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, that's what people were waiting for.
This part is locked. Oh, what is this? That's a flare. So let's now look for these. There's more infected around. I don't want to like fight them that much
Yeah.
right now.
Someone is saying that he's looking forward to the 1.19 videos, you know, showing the new editions. I mean, we also love them, and that's the reason. That's one of the reasons why they decided to not show absolutely everything before, you know, the experimental hit. So our fellow content creators.
Yeah, up today.
Yellow.
It'll probably be in a few
Okay.
hours.
But so our fellow content creators also have
That
something
was
to cover.
scripted.
Yeah. Steak knife, nice.
It's just a yellow helmet though, right? Okay, that's just a yellow helmet. Oh yeah, I'm drinking badly damaged frontal lemonade. I
Okay.
think it's about time we talk about the other part, other big change that we've done, this time on the central economy side.
Uh-huh.
It's like when you play the game for the past few years, you may have noticed that you kept finding a lot of things in pristine shape, right?
Okay.
There were usually some jackets, you know, damaged weapons, some of the weapons damaged, but things like shoes, gloves, and so on, they were always spawning pristine. And we looked into this problem, and quite a big,
Oh no.
you know, magnifying glass or whatever I don't know how to describe it,
They're about to make
and
shoes
actually
and stuff
implemented like
fine,
global
like,
damaging and
junk.
went through all the items that are in the game
Okay.
and defined the randomized damage on the spawn. So you will actually in 1.19 find much more, you know, worn out damaged stuff than before.
Okay.
Now we did it because we think that, you know, it's more authentic. It supports like the survival feel of the game when you actually not find everything in pristine shape. I'm not saying that it's not gonna happen. It will still happen. You will still find from time to time a pristine stuff, but perhaps you will value it more.
Yeah,
Stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
the bucks
So,
and clothing aircraft,
That's the
stuff
general
like
idea. So
Yeah, no
I mean,
kidding,
I
that'd be
found a
nice,
badly
wouldn't it?
damaged frontal lemonade. You know, you may use it faster if it's in your inventory. You get
That
hit
would
by
be cool.
infected and so on.
So you can be
I want to
cruising
make
through
something like a
Cherno in
wolf
this,
pack and
like,
head skin or
pristine
something.
sneakers, you know, with some, you know, tracksuit jacket. It's gonna
Yeah.
be nice. A lot of prestige to it.
Yeah, so it's gonna be, you know, it will put the repairing a little more in front too. You will have to manage your gear more or just use another one if you don't have the repair capabilities essentially.
And do you also
Yeah.
plan to up the amount of sewing kits and the, you know,
Dayz's an old game though.
repairing stuff?
Not at the moment.
So
no.
13.5
that's something that
gigs
you can
8 years
check
ago
on,
was quite a
But
bit,
yeah,
bro.
we'll-
Even
we'll
10.
look at it.
Experimental.
Daisy at one time was only like 4 or 5 gigs, and it went to like 6, 7, 8. We went up 10.
I'm gonna try to loot these houses.
Yeah,
I
like he
kinda
says,
need a well
13.5.
somewhere. I'm thinking that we should get to a well and just drink.
No,
It's crazy how
right
much
now
they
we're
pack
not
in that little
considering
bit of
getting
gigs,
any like paid skins for the game. But thanks for the idea. We'll definitely run it through our marketing circle. It will be very popular.
Oh no, it's raining into my trunk!
He's laughing at paid
Oh
skins.
no. Is that your car?
Yeah.
Nice.
I forgot to lock it.
Yeah, man. We were a bit anxious whether, you know, the car will stay there.
Yeah. Well, as we teased before, we are gonna be showing you the vehicles. And that's obviously a very big change too. You know, it's on the level of the character. So there's quite a few game-changing things in this update. I'm actually gonna eat this before I go to the vehicle. So yeah, we've talked about it a little bit last time. There have been some major changes in the vehicle simulation in 1.19. Worked on by our Infusion team. And considering the scope of the changes, when you actually get into the vehicle, it's gonna feel different too. So don't be surprised about it. That the change is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
We actually enjoy driving on the new simulation much more than the old one. The driving has been made much more fun.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. But obviously the primary focus was to resolve the stability issues with the simulation.
Yeah, sure.
That's
So let's take a look at the car.
Mm-hmm. They definitely need to ship the community up.
I'm just
I
gonna
think they need to
try
get
my
rid of
luck
a few
to
more
see if there is
servers
any
so there's not so many low
because I may have
Yeah,
underestimated the.
I mean,
Shouldn't be that
even
many.
the rain and fog, given the fact that we are trying to showcase new locations here, it's interesting choice of weather from the admins.
I mean, it's Livonia, right?
That's true.
They're gonna make it all foggy and
It
rain
has
constantly.
frequent thunderstorms.
Okay. I think some people are very curious about the actual car. Not so much about Pika right now.
What do you call it?
If you want
Piker?
to see me driving the car, you need to let me eat, okay?
Okay. It's not smart to drive on an empty stomach.
I'm just gonna be taking even more high insulation clothes. I think it's sopping. That's good. I'm gonna need to visit also some medical facility.
Yeah, sure.
I got sick.
Dude, yeah, sure, I got sick.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the car now.
So
Okay.
people are asking if you can do something in the car.
It's a gray car.
Is there some actions that you can provide, or is it just the vehicle simulations?
Well, yeah, so we've got bunch of new features introduced with the cars in 1.19. I'm gonna hide in the car because I don't want to get rained on.
Okay.
So one of the things is the automatic transmission because of certain new vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Automatic
But obviously it will be usable for any even modded vehicles and so on.
Okay.
We've also got the car horn.
Oh, nice.
I'm not gonna show it right now.
Okay.
And
But is it in this build?
yes.
Nice. Okay. So we will see once.
And we've also got the handbrake. So
Okay.
if you dare, you can try to
Nice.
The
drive
handbrake.
on the corners.
I wouldn't try it.
Some stuff,
Okay,
fun
let's
stuff.
start it.
So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
close my trunk.
Still needs
I've got
to
some
be
tools to fix my vehicle.
mixed and
What was
matched.
in there? It's something new, wasn't it?
Like, was it?
Just seemed like.
I
I
have
like stick
tools to
shifts.
fix
That's what
my
I
vehicle.
almost.
Yes.
I would say 70% of the
Yeah,
cars I've
so
ever
with
drove
the
all in
one new
stick
vehicle
around.
that we are adding in, it will have the automatic transmission, and with the other on the servers, if you prefer it, let's say if you are from regions that are not very familiar with manual transmissions, people can, on their servers launch it as well. And now pray to Daisy gods that Adam will drive smoothly.
I'm missing like this, beep.
All right.
Let's hear it.
Yeah. So
Alright.
this is it, and hopefully we will be able to.
I'm actually not sure where should I go.
You want to take a look at the map?
Yeah, I think it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be super careful though, guys, right? Just as I am usually when I'm driving the car in Daisy. It's like putting car together in Daisy is a task, right?
Yeah.
I think I have to actually drive somewhere else.
Okay. Just don't crash it, please.
I think it's
Getting on
pretty
the
fun.
engines,
Guys,
so you get the
how is the sound?
automatics.
I'm just wondering, because it can be a bit louder in the car. Do you want us to tone the game sound a bit down, or is it okay with you?
Definitely needs to be
Fine.
quiet.
Okay. Great. I'm still worried that you're gonna get sick and die, in middle.
Yeah, I think I actually need to go.
They
this
toned it
way.
down. Car
I don't
sound
know,
too.
Adam. You are the one who created the trend.
You know, this is why I got the off-road, alright?
Yeah, okay.
They got the earplugs.
I think we just killed a couple of people with this audio in this lab. It's all good.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, we're gonna see.
So
Although,
Oh.
can you honk?
He sees the carnival over there, that's where he's going.
You are not?
No.
Okay, because actually when we were testing... Oh,
Interesting.
interesting location.
There's a little amusement park next to the football field in Brenna.
But that's completely new.
Yeah, you can drive on the tracks. I've drove on them, but they don't. You don't want to steer a lot. You want to kind of.
Seeing there either.
Okay. It must be the DOJ's work then, on the 119.
Probably.
And I'm sorry, but it's not just about me. People are demanding the honk. Actually, when we were testing first
Yeah,
the horn, we added like random animal
You can see the white
noises into
exclamation
it,
and the
So the real
speedometer right there.
reason I don't want to honk is that the horn is still work in progress.
Okay.
He
That's
said he doesn't want to honk. It's a work in
as I
progress.
said, yeah, when we were testing it, it did the animal noises. Maybe we can keep it
Yeah.
on the experimental with that. Okay, that was quite courageous. Why?
Yeah, I missed the part. It's here. Okay. That was all part of the plan. I wanted to show the map changes. And yeah, obviously the off-road is... I mean, the off-road allows me to go off-road if I want to, right? So...
Okay.
It's in fourth gear. It kind of looks like they made the cars a little slower.
I'm sorry, guys.
Experimentals out
Okay,
there. We'll have to
we
see after the
went
check.
through so many logs of what is ready, what is not to show.
It'll probably be
This
later
must
though,
have,
like 3,
slipped
4
because I was under the
to 8 in the
impression that you
morning
can
or
really
something.
honk. But it's not an issue.
I mean, I can honk, you will hear it, but
There's no animation right now?
it's kind of underwhelming.
It's underwhelming. Okay, so it's the sound
The
level
one guy
is-
wants him to
okay, so it's
honk
very
it, the other
quiet.
guy don't.
But the animation is there.
Yes.
So, guys, do you want to honk quietly?
They will, of course, want to honk, right?
People are demanding something underwhelming to balance out all this excitement.
Oh, nice. That's
That's
decent.
great.
I like
Honk
that.
again.
That's decent.
I mean, guys, if we are not hitting 4K viewers this time, I think we won't ever because. Okay, so it will be tweaked,
Still
but,
work in progress, okay.
but yeah, I mean the honk is real.
Yes. The honk is there, okay?
Yeah, it should be a hashtag like.
Yo, 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 Mr.
Yeah.
Anderson.
Okay, so we
I'm actually going for my summer cabin right now. I have a summer cabin here.
Okay, nice.
It's not a new one, by the way. This one has been here.
Okay, but I guess you just need to pick something up, right?
Maybe, yeah. I'm gonna continue off-road, you know, because I can, right?
Yeah, sure. In a hatchback.
I forgot my keys.
Use an axe.
Oh, hey!
Use an axe. Come on.
I can rob my own summer cabin.
Okay.
Yep,
Oh,
yep,
yeah,
I've seen
so-
that.
We're gonna talk about navigation now.
Let's talk about navigation, guys. We hinted it
Oh.
last time. These are the new stuff that are coming
Nice.
on
Yeah.
the servers.
So, we've looked into ways
GPS.
we can improve the feedback that you have,
Mhm.
the in-game map essentially, and also give you new tools to orient yourself in the world.
Nice.
So yeah, we've got the new item, GPS receiver,
Mm-hmm.
that you can power by the normal 9-volt battery you are used to. You take it into your hands and look at it.
So
You can
it's
switch it off, switch it on.
nice. So it shows your coordinates. And
So it shows you the altitude that you are in.
Okay.
Coughing, I'm so sorry. I should have taken the pills.
Yeah.
And I've you can also see the grid coordinates essentially.
Okay.
In here.
Nice.
So
He's
I can
on the
show
way.
the improvements on the map right now. So I forgot to put the compass into my inventory, somewhere. But if I would have a compass in my inventory, you would actually see working compass in this
Okay.
corner.
Oh,
So
cool.
basically, the items you have in your
Where I'm
inventory
at, they
are
have a compass.
automatically added to the view, to the
Yes.
UI when you are using the map.
Exactly. So you can actually see the
There they have the
compass.
compass.
Okay. So, and do you need to use navigation of the grids, or can you see like a dot
So-
where you are standing?
I don't know yet.
Not by default. You don't see the dot.
Let's see if
But
they
this is
say.
again
That's why I'm
configured
watching. I
on
haven't
server
watched this
side.
yet.
Meaning that if you want on your server, you can show the player position. You can actually just, ignore the items. If people don't know any of these items, it will still show
No,
the
that's
place
not a
where
PC
they are,
only thing.
so it's pretty
Anything you can do
configurable.
on PC,
And
you can do
yeah,
on
if you own
official.
an item, so I can
On
show it
Xbox,
from
this
here
is
right now.
official.
I have a GPS that is actually working in my inventory. It, by
For
the
them.
way, it fits the radio slot.
Very
so it can
nice.
be really cool.
It's just the dev
Working.
official server.
Carrying this old school GPS.
You can wear it
I will
too.
drop it on the ground, and if I open the map right now, see, it doesn't show
it.
the info.
Okay.
So I put the GPS in my inventory, and I can see the info. And obviously, if I would have the compass in my inventory, I would see the compass also,
Yeah.
the direction that I'm facing.
Maybe
is-
we will find it on our way. Who
Maybe.
knows?
Maybe you will have to remind me for that.
Sure.
So here you can basically see the grid sector, and you can actually find the grid where you are. So this
Okay,
is
so-
114, so like this here, see, and 79. So I'm here. This is my summer cabin.
Nice.
So yeah, that is
That's
the improvements
cool.
to the map.
Yeah. So yeah. So Minder was asking whether you need the map and the GPS. So you find the map, it works normally as it always was, right? But if you also have a working GPS tracker, it will appear directly in the UI. And if you find a compass, it will also show there, so you can use all of this stuff together.
Yeah.
It's sort of, we know it's no secret that like
Oh, that's a
a
build
lot of
anywhere
players actually
feature
use
though.
like
You can do
first-party maps, which
that
is
on
fine
console,
if
on
you prefer it
community.
that way. But for people who like
Yeah,
more
build
immersive
anywhere. You
experience,
can build
it's gonna give you
fireplaces and
some
glitch all the way up
navigation
people's
Yeah,
walls. There's a bunch of
basically,
glitches with that
Like
stuff.
if you
Fuck
find the
that.
GPS alone,
I hope they never do
you kinda
that.
need to know. where
And you
the
can do
grid-
double walls. I know how to
cells
do
are,
it. You gotta
yeah,
see
this
people place
GPS
them at the same
just
time.
shows you the coordinates. It's not
Yeah.
nothing
Updates
advanced. It just
today.
actually show you the map.
Yeah.
Should
You
be
will have
coming
to
out here
still follow
for
the
too
map
long.
to know where these grid numbers are, or you just need to know the map to get
Uh-huh.
an idea.
Okay, so that's a nice small addition.
That's interesting.
Nice.
So what else do I have in my summer cabin? Well, actually, a knife.
You are not very wealthy.
Some
I mean, like it's a nice.
I'm an
camp,
apple orchard here. Okay.
but like it looks a bit bland.
Is it fruit
And-
finally?
We all know it looked this way even before the before the apocalypse.
I'm gonna close.
Yeah, sure. So no one.
I should probably prepare the chicken somewhere at some point.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna get into my car once again and we will drive. So one of the things that we've also did with the vehicles, and you may notice it now, is that we've improved the vehicle HUD. It gives you better feedback about the state of the engine, the damage of the engine, but also about the other parts like the radiator and the parking brake and so on. So yeah, that's also, you may have already noticed it. There is also a visualization that actually tells you that your wheels are locked in some cases when you're driving.
Okay.
So that's useful to know. If you're braking too much, you lose the control of the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Yeah, you
actually
can lock
see
your
it.
wheels. Yeah, this is all 1.19.
So
This
yeah,
is
like,
the
we looked into
update
that
right
too.
here.
Together with the vehicle.
People want you to honk. You should actually, on the experimental, put back the animal noises.
Yeah. Like, oh, it was so much fun. I was laughing so much when he had it.
Yeah. Guys, enough with the honking. Tomorrow we can go and you can honk all day long if you, find a bike.
Like,
Did
there
you
was
say
actually one
find a bike?
playtest where we officially, didn't really announce the horn feature being in the game, actually, commented.
Yeah.
And I knew about it, and I, took the vehicle and drove through the spawn point area, constantly making the animal noises. It was so much fun. I should, yeah, I think I have to go right here, right now,
Okay.
to the top.
Left, he means?
Well, the honking.
Or you can zoom it in a little bit for me.
Yeah. Or will the honking attract zombies?
I believe it should, yes.
Okay.
It's implemented.
I think the zooming is not optional.
Like, I'm gonna hope that I will drive the
honking
It's
has
fine.
always been a feature I wanted.
the way I intended.
I mean, you have map and a GPS, so what can go wrong?
Nice.
I pulled myself
Yeah,
up too,
since
so you
I'm
can see
actually
there's
driving
these
there to
settings
get out.
So you can see
Mm. Yeah,
different
like
animations
of course,
on
like
the
we know that
gas
it would
and
be
the
super
water.
cool to go all GTA and have shooting from cars, but yeah, I have to like burst the bubble that like it's not something that we are considering right now. Like right now we are focusing on cars that are not going into space, which I think is very reasonable, and also on some of these other like quality effects. And
Yeah.
this looks like a deforested area.
It indeed does. I'm looking for the left turn right now, because I want to stop somewhere and appreciate it for a while.
Mm. Really nice.
A military area. So one of the things I can also mention with vehicles is like you're probably used to the like, you know, the extra press on the sprint, on the shift key
Or at least
to
go
get
on the
even
fight,
more,
right.
you know, power. What we did also, we did the same thing on the brake. So if you use these modifiers, the control and the shift, you can also modify the strength of the brake essentially.
Okay.
So that is a change. So you actually have the brake modifiers, so you can brake slowly if you need to.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I believe there should be a roadblock. Yes, there is a roadblock. So I will stop there. Go down left once again. So, yeah. Be careful when you brake on the new simulation. That's all I
Okay.
can say. Actually. Oh yeah, so we are here actually in an updated area
Mm-hmm.
with the new clutter, essentially clutter models, the fallen branches. We try to give, you know, the feel. We talked about this already on the last stream.
Mhm.
Basically, the feel
That
of
stuff
like, you know,
that looks like
the
Namal's
relatively
ground.
recently deforested area.
This is
What's
PC.
Still stored in here.
The console's the
And it's
exact
slightly
same.
overgrown already, but you see a lot of
Just
trees
you don't
down
have the little
here.
boxes down
This
there
one
in
is
the
like
mouse.
actually one of the biggest ones that we have.
I prefer console.
This new feature is no longer
When you
used as a
pick
ground
stuff up
field.
too, because you
It's
don't have to
actually-
manage it in all your little
Yeah.
boxes and make sure everything fits. You just go
Summit
right
will
and do
be
your
happy.
stuff on PC. You actually have to like puzzle it in.
So this
See,
one
it's
is
got like
for him.
only so many
And it
slots.
also
You gotta
goes
like
hand
turn
in
it
hand
and
with,
like
you
it's.
know,
it can be a bitch
adding
when
like
you're
new
leading.
sawmills into the map, and you know, other locations that kind of make the Livonia more alive. So,
I see it shows his
Actually
location
doubting it
constantly
myself,
down
but I
there. He's
drove
got that
exactly
GPS.
where
It changes
Really?
it while you're
Did you pick
driving on
it?
the map.
nice.
Got a
That's
little
cool.
stressed in the beginning because I was driving like this.
Ah, okay, yeah.
But turns out that may have been part of the plan anyway, because I wanted to showcase the amusement park thingy, right?
Yeah. Lexi is asking whether we can do something about the cars. Well, actually, we are just showcasing the brand
Yeah.
new vehicle simulation.
What you see is the new simulation, driving on the old one.
Yeah, so this is 1.19, completely new system regarding the vehicles, which should be much more stable. I mean, people are pointing out, and like truthfully, that obviously right now we are on empty server,
Yes.
and it's always
Yeah,
about
code
the server
blocks on
performance when it
cars
comes to
and tends to
cars.
be
So
cool.
last week we were testing the cars, we had 30 of them, and it was fine. But then another stream in our company, our other test, right,
Yeah, all the new
happened,
bugs.
which kind of impacted the internet connection, and then everything went bad.
Oh, damn! You see me jump?
What the hell?
But as you can see,
You see
with,
these
with
bones?
good performance on the server,
That was cool.
even a bumpy road can be you know.
That actually
That was a
felt
huge
really
one.
nice though.
Yeah.
It's like one of the things is like, you know, when your wheel will be actually hitting some obstacle, you know, like a tree, tree trunk fallen on the ground or a smaller wall. It will, with the new simulation, it is actually animated much better
Okay,
than before, you know.
that's exciting. And by the way, on the experimental, it's not only about bugs. A lot of these things are like you need to play to really feel if you like it. So we are positive that these changes are good, but if let's say you would like to adjust it, you can go to our feedback tracker, you know, and leave us a feedback there. It's the best place to do that. Right? Much better than social media, where we also discuss other things. But if you really play experimental and you are like, oh, the sounds are a bit, let's say, quiet or too noisy, you can just note it and go to the
Plus explosives are OP.
Yeah, there's the link to the feedback tracker if you are interested.
Okay. Nice headshot.
I like the grip on the keyboard and mouse. You really did the heavy attack.
Yeah, this is so satisfying. This is so satisfying.
Yeah. Are we planning to spawn functional cars on experimental, or people will need to repair them? It's not decided yet.
Cannot fill my cooking pot. Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, glitch.
Something for the feedback. Isn't it because you put some items in there?
Most definitely.
Okay.
Well, something to write down.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we have our colleague Philip, the QA lead, surely watching the stream right now. So he can take a look whether it's already noted.
Maybe it's all of the build we've been doing just recently, some changes with the filling of the water container, so maybe I just picked a revision yesterday that wasn't, you know.
Yeah. I mean, as we said, this is like, it's experimental, guys.
Yeah.
A lot of things can happen here.
I'm just
Never
drinking
got
the old
bugs.
school, you know. Don't mind me.
By the way, how about crafting? We have some new cool items.
Crafting
They might
items?
be visual.
Oh.
You know, there's a lot of us. You know,
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of to talk about.
Yeah, we actually got some.
Okay.
Yeah, and I for some reason I took this T-shirt with me.
Okay.
Or did you mean something else?
No, I meant exactly this, you know. And people already know about it because yes, we showed a picture
Eye
of it
patch.
on our Twitter and other socials. I like how you are doing it on the on the waterfront. Wow. It actually obstructs your vision.
Yeah, slightly. You can sign and not see stuff.
Guys, do you think that first it should be like cut half of your screen off, and the second you should be able to wear 2 eye patches at the same time?
Just put it back on your.
It's okay. But it's not connected to bleeding, right? In any way. Which might be another topic.
Yeah,
But-
we will soon see, you know. If I get into less clean fight with the infected, which so far, you know, I've been really mastered at killing them. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of expected after 10 years of working and playing Dayz.
Okay.
But very, very good job. Keep it up.
I'm gonna try to drive from.
I don't know, that was
The point of
crazy, the eye
This is
patch.
honestly mostly for like people who like to
Aesthetics,
Mostly
roleplay.
It's just cosmetic stuff, you know.
Yeah.
It's probably not gonna
Something
bother you
extra.
a lot.
No.
So this is just a small thing that we added among the others.
People will figure out a glitch with it and shit will be deeping with the eye patch or something. Fucking.
Yeah, people are asking about the bus. Guys, we are adding one new vehicle in this update, but it's not the bus. It's a vehicle you could have seen on our TikTok already, which by the way is linked down below the stream. So if you enjoy TikTok, this is for you.
And they have a TikTok.
I'm almost running out of fuel, actually.
Mm-hmm. It's too bad.
It's fine. I think we can make it.
Yeah. So the map will most definitely, like if you mean the map and the navigation, that will be exactly like it is here on console. If you mean the map, like the map changes on stable, it will surely be there.
Oh,
But
shots.
on experimental,
Jesus.
since PlayStation doesn't allow us to do experimental branch there, so it won't be there. And in regards to Xbox, Xbox probably won't have the map, but will only have the rest of the 119.
Yeah, I think something just got bombed
Okay.
with that site.
That was the bomb. What sound like shots at first? Sound like something spraying.
It should be in Tarnów.
Fucking eye patch.
Tarnów.
Tanaf.
Okay.
I think I always call
Yeah,
it
so
Tarnaf.
like you can see I was actually braking, but like if you would press shift, I would stop much faster.
Uh-huh.
So like that's one of the things that you may notice, that like you will feel that the brakes are weaker than they were. No, but it's just you can
Surprised
actually
you didn't take
increase
the
the
pants.
strength of the brake. now.
And this is the new exciting gun.
Yeah, it's old school pistol. Just gonna check this second house too. You never know.
Yeah, regarding the map on the console, if it is working, honestly, I have to say that I don't know about the state of the issue. I can imagine it could be fixed since we are making the changes to the map, but we will need to check with our QA about what is the stage, because we know a lot about the state, but the game is huge, and since we are not directly in the QA, we don't know about every small bug, something like that.
So the next stop is the Tarnów city.
Mm-hmm.
50
It's
cal.
exciting. It's also a city that got some new edition, right?
Oh, yeah?
The 119.
It
So
was actually one of the teasers that we did on the last stream.
time. Yeah, last time we showed you guys like a bunch of screenshots, and we will actually go visit one of the location from the screenshot.
And you can already see them up there.
Are they the apartment buildings, or as you
Indeed.
call them, the tenant buildings?
But first I will check the police station.
No, annex buildings, big apartments.
The sounds of your character, man.
Yeah, we'll try to loot the medical facility.
Character just can't handle 119. So many good stuff at once.
Indeed.
I find that gun in here.
Alright. What have we got here?
Yeah, regarding the hackers, it's like unending battle. Oh,
There it is. SSG.
it's new.
Okay.
545 by 39.
I'd better take it. You might see that. Yeah, but regarding hackers, like it's like unending battle.
Did you just not take
We
the
are
press
keeping
fast?
time
Or you gotta play fair?
to fix all of
Place
the
that one.
places that people can exploit, like the ground swimming and so on. But yeah, it's always hard to be one step ahead, So it's something that we know about. We know it can affect a lot of people, and it's not something that we wouldn't care about.
Yep.
We know it's an issue and can really seriously like damage your experience with it. But wow, Christmas. But yeah, it's not something that we can simply switch on, switch off. But we certainly know about it, and we'll do our best to fix it. Some people are talking about new sniper rifle. Do you think they are referring to the shadow that we posted on Twitter?
Okay. I was very lucky.
SSG.
Oh! Wow.
Oh yeah, so we've got a new rifle already teased. You guys have figured it out.
Yeah.
Though
this-
I have to say it took quite a long time compared to the other teasers.
Yeah, but like because we only showed a shadow, but yeah, it's also a gun that was in vigor right now, right? So but we
Vigor?
had to like readjust it. So
This is all on
what is
Xbox
the
as well.
Motivation behind adding this.
I'll be playing
specific
this
gun?
later
Maybe
on when it
it's
comes
Yeah,
out.
so
I'm gonna
we
focus on
looked,
playing
like
Livonia
we looked
and
at our
do that.
calibers
Hey,
that we have in the game, and the ammo
I
types,
think I'm
and
gonna
it's
build a
like, you know,
base on one of the apartments.
the AK-74
Right there.
ammo is so far only used to say AK-74.
Maybe we can keep inspecting it.
And
while
snipe
we
people
talk
when
about
they
it.
go to
And I
that
was like,
police
you know,
department.
what kind of interesting gun we could have that is fed by this ammunition, and we looked it up and it was like an SSG-82. That's interesting. Also, actually not a military rifle, but it's a civilian rifle, law
Okay.
enforcement. So it's gonna be a police-related loot.
Nice.
And yeah, so we'll be able to find it.
Okay.
in-
So it's not the heaviest military, it's
No,
more
it's
like the lower to mid tier weapon,
Yes.
let's say.
Yes. So it has the optic, the scope, always on it.
Okay.
Actually, so it always comes with it.
It's kind of like a Mosin.
It's very similar to the Pew scope, essentially, theoretically.
That's cool. And what about the zeroing? How far it goes?
Actually, 0 to 100. Or am I using wrong shortcuts?
No, I think it's page up, page down.
Anyway, I'm not entirely sure if that's intended.
Okay, yeah, we will see. As we said, it's experimental. We're trying to share something unfinished with you guys. So we will also have to be a bit
Okay,
nice to us.
yeah, so we've got a new rifle. I will keep it. Why not?
Did you load it?
Oh yeah, I should load it.
Maybe you can use it in the third person, like how it looks, the animation.
It's better.
Yeah. That's cool.
Can I shoot the rooster?
Is it? Is there someone? Can you hear it?
Yeah, I could hear it, but
Yo, appreciate that, Smoke Gang.
no,
Yeah.
it's
Oh
over
yeah,
there.
I can hear
It's
it.
over there. Whatever. Okay, so I will talk a little bit about the apartments because, you know, like, I mean, it's a lot of new people in the stream probably didn't watch the old stream. So one of the goals behind the apartments is to bring some verticality to the Livonia cities because they look kind of flat and all the same. So we added the apartments to several cities on Livonia. And as you can see, like this roof, that's kind of, you know,
Yeah.
an overview. We'll have an overview.
I
We'll
mean,
look there.
This will be dangerous because it looks directly at the police station,
Yeah.
you know?
That
which
she's
is very
dangerous.
often
I just said that too. I'm already
in
gonna fucking. That's where I'm building my base.
One
Right
of
there
the
in
things
Turnout.
we've also did on Livonia for these apartments
Anybody's interested
is that
in joining
there are
up,
only these small
Proceed, you
ones
find me
in
in
the limited
Terminal.
numbers,
I don't know,
and they
it's
spawn.
Dayz, son. It's
Okay.
about to drop a huge shit.
And by the way, what is
So I'm living
the
right
difference between these?
I'm gonna build all
here
them
in
apartments
Livonia
up. Who's
and
coming to
the
live
ones
with
in
me?
Chernobyl? Why these spawn loot?
Always recruiting
and the
too,
ones
man.
in
So I'm
Western
come
Hours,
play and hang
There is
out.
a lot of buildings in cities that we have on the map, and even a lot of
We're
these.
gonna build the
And it's
empire.
like super difficult to actually populate them. It's easier in here, though we'll be looking at it obviously how much of the route is actually spawning there when we play on the live servers and so. Look at my parking, it's amazing. So I will actually show you like the overview. And can try to loot it just to see.
Suit fans. That's a complete game changer, guys.
They sometimes can spawn stuff in them, right?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be like a golden mine, so you know.
And well, they may also spawn their injure.
Okay.
Or maybe that's only in the top part, I'm not sure.
Andrew.
Not sure either, but
That sucks. The
Anything
PlayStation
close?
doesn't get this tomorrow
we have
today.
the eye patch. I think that's
Because
an
it's
upgrade.
experimental. If you
Good
guys
there.
get it when it launches, it'll be a couple weeks. You can come
There
watch
might
me
be
though
a
when I
color
come
variation
live.
or stuff that you already know. We teased it a bit in the
Dude,
invitation
Daisy,
as well.
dude, see, COD dies.
So-
Each COD game dies every year almost. You're killing the COD game off. You could say COD will never die, but Daisy's been going for damn near 10 years strong, bro. A decade, one game.
It
Same
looks
map.
pretty cool, right?
for shoddy.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe you can try it out on experimental and try it for yourself.
Baiting, son.
Because I was never like PK'd for
I think I was supposed to get the COD Beta 2 code today. But I haven't seen it popping through.
Signal pistol. Okay.
And denim shorts.
I'm sure I can dig a base, hell yeah.
Let's climb to the top.
Yeah. So the experimental update should go out tomorrow. Should be able to play it on PC and partly on Xbox. It's a nice view. Man, you can even see the firefighter station. That's cool.
Yeah, you can see a lot in here.
These are going to be like very popular. Well, someone is asking about how much we play Dayz ourselves. Well, Adam.
See, I don't think
It's
the
also
full
modern,
update's
since
coming
streams
out
are
on.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah. Quite a bit. He
Xbox,
created the
they're saying.
Namask, which is very popular, and obviously he also plays quite a lot of Dayz. I myself, I used to play a ton, or like
So
a
we
ton.
might have to
I
play
had,
some
like,
PC.
600 hours in, and in the past years since I'm working here, I still enjoy Dayz a lot, but I'm just like jumping here and there to see what's in the new updates and how it plays. So I have to admit I'm more of a casual these days.
Kinda want to shoot that rooster, but
Yeah, I know it
I'll
won't.
probably just
You
hunt
have
it.
personal mission right here on the streams, right?
I think I need to hunt at least one more to make the meat.
But you should use the gun for that.
I will have an opportunity to use the gun.
Okay.
Okay, make a sound for me. Oh, it's so far. No, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. People are asking if Adam is Sumrak. Yes.
Yes.
Adam is Sumrak, and he's also going on Twitch by the name Namask Survivor.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna make a small stop. There should be a medical facility at top, so we'll try to see if I can get my hands on some
Yeah, it's on
pills.
top of the apartments. No shit, they didn't show that.
Just some random pills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just chuck them. It'll be a fun stream. Yeah.
Who is winning? I can hear cows in the
You have to
distance.
say, guys, today is the chat so fast. Super hard to keep track. But yeah, there's a question regarding acceleration.
He said, yeah, that his name's the mouse.
slower right now.
They're probably gonna make it.
I'm just driving slow, okay?
Yeah, I think Adam wants to be super careful because, you know, if something goes
be dope.
wrong, yeah, it will be hard to fix and show you the rest of what we have.
Yeah, so
So for
I'm taking my time.
Yeah. Which would be a shame because we have so much to show you guys.
Yeah.
But also, I think we can speed things up, given, you know.
Yeah, I will
The
speed
server
things
time.
up like we could do it.
Exactly.
You know, there was gonna be a lot more driving, but I want to make one more stop here. I want to check the, you know, this place, this medical place.
There's lots of animals. And, and he's been one tapping them every time too.
I'm an expert.
Maybe you can help, but show it off. You can let them voluntarily hit you.
Try one thing, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to. Is there any other infected? You know, there's some inside actually. Yeah, I think it's
Starting to kill.
over.
I'm trying to be super stealth.
Yes, I am.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah. That
Get
looks like
one-shotted.
that looks like a new stealth kill animation.
Stabbed it in the head.
So what we did with the stealth kills, we've actually implemented additional variant, which is like a sort of like a nexa, and we've also added the aligning of the player. So when you execute the stealth kill, your character is aligned.
That'd be crazy. Where you can only hold your gun up so long it makes
that
it
animation
drop.
of the infect is synced up with the animation now. Previously, it was
I
like
don't
you
know,
stopped the
maybe.
infected, and then
They have it
then
to
the
where you
infected
can only
Yeah.
realized that they
breathe so
should.
long. So
Yeah, it was a bit goofy looking previously,
you
but
should
maybe
sit there
some
holding
people
your gun
don't
for
know
10
how
hours.
to do
Or make
the
you lay
stealth
down.
attacks, so can you like give them tips?
I better lay down.
Yeah, so I can explain it. It's pretty simple. You just have to be careful and approach the infected from behind with some sharp item.
Okay.
You know, a knife usually. You cannot do it with the axe actually, I think.
Okay, so more with the one-handed ones, right?
Yeah. So I actually found antibiotics, but there's only 2.
Yeah.
So.
Simple Free is asking if we are adding only one new weapon. I mean, if you pay attention on the stream, you might have catched a glimpse of some other gun, you know. But
Maybe.
but that's on you.
Oh, I really like the wooden axe. It's just,
I still like the firefighter axe, you know, from back in
it's
the
too
days.
big. It's too big.
It looks cool.
I'll just drive off-road here. I don't want to go through that road. But...
So map changes on console, they will happen when 1.19 hits stable, 100%. Okay, guys, the builds are basically the same. So the only difference is that not all the consoles will have the access to this in the experimental stage because of things that are out of our control. But honestly, you know, experimental will always be a bit.
That'd be crazy. Fuck this car.
What a road. It will always be a bit messy, as I was saying. So I think if you wait.
Oh no!
So I think if you actually wait for the stable, you are not missing out on anything. Basically, you will just need to wait a bit more. Honk,
Honk for the cow.
honk for the cow. Yeah, I mean Adam can be cold-blooded. We actually had to
That was an
readjust
accident.
we had to readjust the lights, so Adam is not a vampire.
It's actually a red light shining at me right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's what I was saying,
guys,
yes,
no
you
new
can
maps
sit there.
are right now being worked on. Okay, we really wanted to focus on the Livonia that we have to really breathe some new life into it, and we are very happy with how it turned out. So that's the thing for now, and yeah, with the other map right now, there's no information. Yeah, we're gonna see about the Humvee. Obviously it was already shown on the TikTok, but you know, we also want you guys to go and play the experimental, play 1.19 yourselves. So
PPSH.
and
I
also
said that
even if
yesterday
you don't
about
want
that,
to do
yeah.
that, tomorrow when
Wish
the
they had like
1.19
MP40s and
releases,
shit.
I believe a lot of content creators will be like interested in that and they will explore it themselves. So, and we have actually a very nice community of them, so I'm sure you will be able to sort of see everything from their perspective as well. No, sadly the experimental cannot be on PlayStation. That's a limitation of the platform, so it's not something that we could do.
Let's just drive off-road here.
Oh yeah.
I need to find this other road.
Just be careful. no, there are no plans to make Livonia a free DLC, but certainly, you know, if you are interested in that and you don't want to pay the full price, you can stay tuned, and it appears in sale from time to time on Steam, so that's, I guess, the best opportunity for you to grab it.
Okay. There's some military vehicles here.
Oh. Okay, so
I think I should probably investigate.
let's take a look.
Let's take a careful look-see around here.
Look, see, damn. Dude, be talking like me.
Okay.
Fucking Lucy did
I
all
haven't
the
seen
shit
this
too.
myself.
No. This feels like it's new.
It seems like it was dynamically spawned here.
It feels like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, like we teased in the beginning, this
It's a
is...
dynamic area.
We want to bring more dynamic elements to the map.
Uh-huh.
And one of those dynamic elements are military convoys.
Thermal scope
Slash-
would be crazy.
Like military park. Like sometimes you will find military vehicles parked around and so on. So this is one of the examples. So it will offer some nice.
Oh,
You can
damn.
actually see a 40mm grenade over there for the M79. So that's pretty sweet actually.
Hell
Oh, the
yeah.
other
Damn helicopters and
Some
shit.
helmet here.
And this is this like a normally guarded area, or it spawns?
Yes, there should be infected around. I'm not entirely sure where they are right now. I may know why they are not here.
Okay.
So the thing is that this is a dynamic element,
Oh,
So-
right.
so it has to. It's like it moves around the map, so it's not
Okay.
always here. It only sometimes it's here, so it's worthwhile, looking around, making sure that you watch the surroundings, and then you can find an AK Mac in here, for example. And I may have forgotten to override the lifetime of the infected area here.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
the infected may be long gone actually.
So you can actually see how badly we are at like doing this stuff that's like not actually live in the game, because normally we are used to just playing the game normally with no streamer loot. But
So hey, this is at least a convoy, even without the infected.
yeah, but normally there would be a bunch of military grade
Yes,
infected,
yes.
right? That would also-
The convoy would normally have infected around, but
Mhm.
I don't see any. I mean, I can do this.
But it's like another point of interest that you can visit randomly when you come across
Yeah.
it, and it can offer some really good loot. I
Yep.
guess compared to like the other dynamic events, like we have the police crashes, right?
The thermal scope would
Then we
be
have
too
the
OP though, I
heli
feel like.
crashes, and the trains now.
Yeah, you will mostly find like all around military loot in
Mhm.
here. Like nothing high tier in here,
Mm-hmm.
but all around.
So no grenade launcher, or what's- because
no.
we saw the ammunition. So just the ammunition.
Yeah, all the ammunition is spawns around the whole map, I believe. So we just been
Okay.
lucky. Oh no, I'll take it. What if I'm gonna explode it?
Is this Livonia exclusive, or are the convoys also?
No, they are
coming
also
to-
children's.
Okay.
Also on Chernarus. Let me just. Oh, actually, didn't miss the whole of it. That's nice. One of the things about the SSG that. Oh, never mind. It only accepts the suppressor, not the normal suppressors. Well, it accepts the
I mean,
dual
at least something. Yeah, someone asked about what tools are we using. Like, are we using the same tools to create the map as the modders do?
Yes.
Or? Yeah, so it's even ground. Actually, Florian, who did most of these map changes, like not convoys, I guess, or was he also working on the convoys?
No.
Placement? Okay, but the general map changes to Livonia were done by him, and he's also came to us a while ago already, but he's from the modding community himself, and after all, Adam also has Okay, maybe reconsider the suppressor.
I'm driving in the first person. You're
Okay.
not gonna make
What's
me
that
drive in the
exclamation
third
mark every
person.
time he starts it
It's
up?
also pretty loud. So it's
Okay.
probably for the stream not so ideal. Yeah, so this was the military convoy. There is like 30 positions on each map, I believe. Something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
So that's new dynamic element together with the train and together with one more police-oriented dynamic event that we may see.
Okay.
We may have already
Easy.
seen actually.
Everybody here loves Daisy, don't they?
Okay, so let's see. Sounds
Yeah.
exciting.
I just didn't point out, but we've already drove next
Okay.
to one police situation. We call it police situation.
Okay, and how is it different? Because some people might not know this, but there's actually like Volha police crashes.
Yeah.
Like for a long time now, the dynamically spawned like crashed police cars.
Mhm.
And these police situations, how are they different compared to?
Yeah, so we always felt that, you know, the lonely police wrecks are kinda boring, you know. Like you see like a police car, nothing around, you know.
Mm.
So we felt like, yeah, we could do something better. So we decided to replace these events with new object compositions essentially. And these areas will, for example, show, you know, a car crash. A car
Uh-huh.
crashed into another one, there was a police car next to it. Or there is a police roadblock. you
Okay.
know, or there is a prison transport.
So even a police roadblock, something that can you like catch you off guard if you're
Roadblock.
speeding?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So you have to be careful. That's, you know, one of that's the dynamic elements of the map. So the map isn't always the same. You have to always be careful whenever time you're driving or even walking. So you may actually miss some good loot in these places.
That's cool.
I'm actually driving through the line.
So even if you are very familiar with the game, it's still worth to keep an eye out, you know, on the surroundings to not miss these dynamic events.
Yeah.
Dynamic events. We need some loot crates.
Could try to loot the military here. I almost crashed, no?
You're doing very well, madam. I'm so proud of you. But you shouldn't forget that we still have the bleeding.
I know.
You know, while you are trying to show off your perfectly fine PvE skills about, you know, killing zombies without it, it would be a shame if we just didn't talk about it. Because I believe that's something that's
I know. I will figure it out.
sure.
It's just like I'm surviving so well actually. And we've got rid of it the cold.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay. Yeah, finally. It won't be annoying. Yeah. Mine just saying that he can tell that you drives automatic transmission in real life. But I think you're doing well.
And
Would you like to disclose this
I'm
information?
there.
No.
Or would you like to keep it a secret? Okay.
Yeah, okay, so here we are.
This is the situation.
This is actually one of the police situations.
Replace car loot.
Doors.
And go into third person.
And here you can see, actually, so there is a situation, something happened here. This guy was probably trying to avoid this M3S driving on the road because it was driving in the middle and they just happened to crash into this pole. And yeah, we've got a police car here. Okay. Don't shoot. Let's see what.
This might be another issue since you spawned it. So there are two situations right now stuck into each other, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. That's gonna
Maybe
be.
a couple of situations.
So there are two situations in one.
Hey, Lloyd, that is a good aid.
Can someone run the "It's experimental" ad?
No, I think this is a different issue. This is a configuration issue.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the testing server configuration issue. So.
No, because these are
That
normally
dude wanted that
like,
zombie to beat him up.
spawn
He's just supposed to get
dynamically,
something for the
randomly.
healing
For
of the
this stream,
zombie or
since we
something.
said we
He's trying to
planned it
get dude to do
out, we
it.
needed to like manually, you know, make them being here permanent, and that's probably how this happened. It same goes with the convoy that didn't have the military guys, military zombies. So.
But yeah, this is one of them. Like there is more, you know, there's bigger, there's roadblocks. They even have like improvised, like signs, you know, wooden signs, barriers
Okay.
in there from time to time. So
Okay, oh yeah. I've actually seen that before.
Yeah.
There's like multiple
Um,
doors.
there is a contaminated area. I will have to drive around.
Okay.
Sorry, my shorts
Just
are
happy
riding
that
up my
it's something
ass.
that we planned to go. But I think,
I'm not ready.
but I haven't heard a honk in a while. Nice. Can we get some hype for the honk? While we are driving around it.
The honking is cool. I had that finally.
Around a very dangerous area that I'm far from being ready to enter. But that's not the point of today's stream.
Yeah.
Right?
We still have a bit. By the way, guys, you might have noticed that we are using a different overlay today. Slightly adjusted Livonia overlay.
Thematic overlay.
Yeah. And it's also another overlay that you can get when you go to the panels below. You can see a
was very
link.
lucky.
You can actually see a link to the owned.com where they sell these very nice overlays, and they did this for us as well, so you can check it out if you want to stream. We also have some keys still that we might give out in some competition later. So I'm looking. We still have some stuff to show.
Yeah, you can run over bears. Yep.
I think we went through a lot of stuff already, but there might be a tiny bit still left, guys. So.
Mm-hmm. I didn't exactly remember all the things that I forgot.
No, I think we are pretty much on track. We still have one, I guess, one location to visit.
Come on. So I'm not trying to kill the guy right now. I'm trying to fight, but I'm trying to get a bleeding source. Okay.
Just leave it on. This is a showcase, you know. You don't need to flex.
Okay.
Okay,
I will get myself a few punches, but
You're giving them no chance.
yeah, I'm giving them no chance whatsoever. But I kind of want to get it.
Yeah. I mean, this was actually the first shot of this gun. You should shoot some zombies. Nice.
No.
Nah, you killed his chicken.
I wonder if the gun noise is configured properly right now.
Maybe it was the impact too. And how about the... Yeah, you took them. Okay, this seems fine. This is almost too fine.
Oh yeah, it's maybe a little too fine.
You also have the other gun if you... Adam, I think it's time for the second gun. It's not like I wouldn't believe in you. But it's more like we still have some locations to show. And if you're down now...
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
He said, "Oh shit."
Maybe drive off. Maybe drive off.
I don't have a stamina to get here. And I don't cannot get there. Okay.
Get in the car. Come on, you always have to bash and then sugar. Nice.
I'm on full auto. No idea.
But I'm still fascinated that they have no bleeds on.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh shit.
We are all
I'm
rooting
really
for you.
getting beaten up right now.
I mean, there's a lot of them.
Ah.
Okay, get out of here. Yeah, I also don't understand the amount of cuts, because right now we have only one that we can see on the new UI.
Yeah, so the reason why we were trying to fight the infected, try to lure them at us, was the fact that what we are introducing with 1.19 is a brand new bleeding indication on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, look at the little
So
dots
we
of
found
blood.
that the indicator that you are
Maybe you can keep it for.
okay. Well,
while
I'm
we talk.
losing blood anyway.
You can take it.
I don't want to. So the indicator for the low blood was so far through the saturation of the screen, and we thought that perhaps we could do something more, so earlier that you're actually bleeding, and we figure out these on-screen bleeding indicators, and you can actually use them to count the bleeding sources and also to know
No,
what
they
kind
do
of bleeding
streams
sources
all
are
the
they.
time. I
Are
just
they
didn't get
like
to watch this
the
one.
cuts
I usually
on
try
your
to host
feet,
them.
or are they actually heavy
I used to do it on
bleeding?
Twitch
They
and host
actually
them when they
change
stream, but
based
now I
on
got
that in the
YouTube. I
scale
can
and the
Okay.
do
different
this and it'll
sensors.
stay on
So
there
it's worth
forever. People
noting
can
that
go
there
back and
are
watch
different
it.
type of bleeds. It's not like I got 3 bleeds and it's gonna be completely the same the another time I got 3 bleeds. There are different grades of them. Okay. And these by the size and the position can tell you which they are.
Yeah.
So if he got 3 bleeds right now, which somehow he didn't, I also don't know. I don't think this was planned, but
No.
but somehow he didn't get the bleeds, so he was very lucky. He would get like 3 individual, the blood drops, I guess, on the screen, which would help him track the amount of bleeding that he has. So, and since it's also something quite new, like a big step, let's say, in that regard. It's, I believe, also something that people can manage on the client or server settings.
Client actually. There is. If you don't like the indication, you can use this new switch, brand new switch that was.
Oh, it said graphics
Okay,
update.
so
You guys see
if
that?
you are old schooler, you like the Daisy how it is, you're gonna play on servers with the old inertia.
What's that?
You can also turn this off. It's
I
up
kind
to
of want to
you.
go back.
But
There's
we
something in
believe,
the
again,
settings.
once people get used to it, it can be very nice to help you. Also for people that like to play without the UI that you can see in bottom right, some people like to turn it off for more immersion. And then it might be trickier for them to actually see when they are bleeding. So this will be still on, and it's one of the reasons
We try to make it authentic enough so it's not really interrupting you too much. So like we were definitely looking forward to your feedback on this indication.
that's one of the big things that you need to.
I
Really
think the
get feedback
take on
for
the UIs away
movement
would be cool.
for the vehicles, and also like
Have
for stuff
more
like this.
indications that you're getting hungry,
Something
thirsty,
that can
and shit.
definitely be further tweaked based on the feedback. So make sure to note it down in the feedback track.
Well, we have a new sign here.
Which one with the
Uwaga. That's in Polish.
things? I've seen people make those. I can make
So
those.
we are entering the new area, the quarry.
I have a Daisy shirt
Yeah,
like the
one
one
of
over
the-
the dude on the right.
So there is a big quarry
That's my
area
gamer
north of
tag.
Nutwood,
I wear it sometimes.
and this is one of the quarries. There is also another one.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna be showing the other one. That's
One
up to
dude's
you
got
guys
a
to
hoodie.
explore, but we will tease you the first one. So I'm gonna continue driving. This is just a sign to warn you that you're actually entering the area of the quarry. You can also notice the road, it changed because there's really big machines moving around.
So it's more bumpy, or
It's just wider. It's
Okay.
actually pretty flat because those machines are heavy.
yeah.
Quarry. Yeah. You can buy them off their site on Bohemia.
It's a Uwaga horn. Sadly, it's raining. Not the best timing, but Here we go.
So what will be spawning here? Like, will people have a reason to visit these quarries?
Plastic explosive and industrial stuff and like the remote detonators. So
Mhm.
definitely place things like this. Alright, so there is also something that sadly since it's raining is not that much visible, but you guys could have seen it in the earlier pictures that we showed.
Yeah.
And that's we've introduced a water reflection essentially, so you can see the environment reflecting in the water.
Okay, so it's more immersive.
This will also be configurable in the video settings. So if you don't
Okay.
like it, you can switch it. You can
Water
set it to
reflection.
higher
Okay.
settings. So that will be
It looks
Cool.
nice. Yeah.
RTX
And
stuff.
especially in a sunny weather, like you should.
Ray tracing.
Maybe you can go lower, you know. Take a look.
yeah. So we got these new dump trucks
Mm-hmm.
for the quarry, and also this big excavator.
Yeah, which doesn't look like it's made for water.
I can see something. What is it? Oh,
Isn't it?
Oh, that doesn't
Oh my-
look great at all.
Oh,
Okay. Maybe they are friendly.
These guys don't look friendly. Oh shit! Oh shit! Not at all.
Okay. So maybe some new bleed effects.
I may get more bleeding sources than I would like to.
yeah,
Okay.
he could have capped him.
Can you see them?
They really
We should
should.
take some cover, man. It should be
shit, oh, shit.
difficult.
Oh no, my
Yeah,
gun's so good.
I know. This is another PV. Okay.
That was basic, you know. Oh,
Okay, run it. Okay. Okay.
bastards.
Well, I guess that's it, guys.
You know, I would really like to continue showing you more. But
Yeah. We were thinking like about like visiting the convoys, you know,
Damn,
showing some other
well,
locations, but I guess you will have to like, you know,
Yeah.
see them yourself. So we
They
will
did
have
that
to
on
keep it for some other
purpose.
time.
I
And
can marry
we are very
this
glad that you
car.
joined us.
yeah.
We can see that we are breaking the numbers over here, so we are very glad for that. It's apparent that you are sharing this with your friends, you know, and
Bastards.
you are actually taking the time off work to watch us, so it means a lot to us. And yeah, cannot be happier. What's your like go-to feature in the 190, or what are you most excited about 190? Okay. Just yesterday we were talking about.
No, but I like, you know, the stuff I can talk about is definitely the character changes.
Okay.
Looking
Yeah.
forward to that.
Because yesterday Adam told me that the most exciting thing about 119 is that it's almost done finally. Because trust us, this was a big task for the development team. So hats off to them. It's looking really great, and I can't wait to play it myself.
Really looking forward.
Yeah.
Think we're gonna
So
get the flamethrower?
if you are interested, log on to the 119 experimental that's releasing tomorrow.
Mhm.
You can see it in your library on Steam, or as a separate game like on Xbox, right, where you can also play it. And then you can go to Feedback Tracker and leave us some
We'll check
comments.
after this
How
and
do
see
you
if
like
we can
it?
play
How does
the
it feel? You know,
experiment.
there will also be some more bugs than unstable, but yeah, we are pretty.
We will have the
Positive.
usual article coming up tomorrow blog post
Yeah.
about the release, so definitely check it out. Because
Sure,
we
sure.
usually, talk about the things that we really want the feedback from. So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely check it out.
So
Yeah,
this was
so
really nice,
guys,
guys.
and I appreciate
Sadly, no
everybody
more
stopping by
honking.
tonight. I hope you all enjoyed this. Maybe we'll do some more of these sometime.
What time does it release?
I just
tomorrow?
didn't watch it, so I figured I'd watch it with
Sometime in the
everybody. Maybe other
afternoon.
people didn't either. Don't know about
Okay.
these guys
So you
that
can, I guess,
stream on
expect it
Twitch.
around the same time this stream
These are
started.
developers from
roughly.
Released around this
Daisy,
Yeah,
so
yeah. So less than 24 hours probably. So
Indeed.
that's gonna be exciting. And regarding the stable release, I don't believe we have a date for that yet that we can publicly share. but you know, it will follow. And if
Still
you,
weeks ahead.
yeah, and if you are on PlayStation and sadly you cannot participate, don't worry. All of these features will come to stable once they are tested, right? The experimental is really just
Yes, sir,
something
Mr. Anderson.
on
I'm gonna
top
try
of
to
that,
load up
but really
experimental real
missing
quick right
out
after this if you guys
on
want to see
anything.
if
You
it's
will just
ready.
get it slightly later. But
If so,
but
maybe we'll do a quick little stream.
so I'm looking at some last things that we could comment on. It looks like we are all good. Because it's way too fast, guys. We are super happy to have so many of you here, but
Anybody know what that
it's
grenade's
hard.
called up there?
So maybe we will be
That you
able
throw with the
to
stick?
make more question answer as we normally try to do on the following streams, you know, because today we had like a long list of stuff to go through, and there is still much more in the actual update. So with that,
Indeed.
I think we can end the stream, guys. Have a good night. Stay tuned for 119.
Yeah.
And thanks for watching us.
Yeah, I've seen the instant where you crawl back. I was practicing it the other day. So if anybody wants to play experimental, you literally hit your store on Xbox. You can hit Y, type in Daisy. If it doesn't pop up, it's the red one. Boom, that's Livonia. Don't buy that. That has Daisy and Livonia unless you need it. If you have Game Pass, you can just buy that. Experimental's free. Let's see if it's out yet. I'm gonna have to take my dog's potty because they're over here roaming around me like sharks. It's still on 1.18. See if I can find. They only have two. I hope not. I couldn't find the server I was in last time. It wasn't giving me the 15-second timer. I feel like they got rid of a bunch of servers. Alright, check this one. The other ones are locked, so let's just try one. See where we spawn. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the Livonia anyway, so I might try it on PC and Xbox. Just to see if there's any difference or anything like that. You have the sweater? Nice. What are you doing down there? Push down. Go. Go. 75 seconds is a long time, isn't it? Go. I don't think they've wiped experimental yet either, so I should have loot. I have a couple guys that should have some loot. We get an AK and a Tandy. Quite a bit of people in there. Alright guys, I'm trying to kill me before I get out of here. I got 15 seconds, motherfuckers. There's no weapon experiment. Yeah. Alright guys, I do love everybody a long time. I hope you all have a good day, good night, whatever it is for you. We'll try to get back on when experimental pops out. Peace out.